Hello, my name is Orlando Torresilla from fincastorresilla.com, and we are going to explain in this video what an income tax plus VAT minus withholding is. Well, in a rental contract for premises, for example, this is for premises, properties in general, that are not homes, because homes do not have VAT, except for exceptions, which we will discuss and have included in other videos. Well, in a premises the tenant and the owner agree on a price. Let's assume that price is €1,000, so the owner, as landlord, transfers the premises and the use of the premises to the tenant in exchange for that price of €1,000. Well, if the state did not exist, if the treasury did not exist, there would be the price, which is the one stated in the contract, the rental price. The rent price will be €1,000, €1,000, which the tenant pays to the owner. Okay, but we have the state. We have the treasury that tells you the price has to be plus VAT. The VAT rate today is 21%, so the tenant has to pay the price plus VAT, which would be €1,000 plus 21%, that is €1,210, with €210 of VAT, and that would have to be paid to the owner, and that would be the end of it. But what's going on? That the Treasury does not trust the owner to later pay those €1,000 in personal income tax.
Esos 1.000 euros los vaya a declarar, pues ¿qué hace?
State does not trust that you will declare them. Well, what does it do? He tells the tenant instead of paying €1,000 to the owner for the rental of the premises, you are going to pay €1,000 less, so withholding that you are going to make to the owner. And he's going to give it to me. Since I'm the treasury, that retention is 19%. So, the tenant, instead of paying €1,000 plus VAT, €1,210 to the owner, will pay €1,000 less for withholding, less 19%, plus 21% to the owner. And the remaining 19%, €190, will have to be paid to the treasury every quarter. So, what is going to happen is that the monthly bill for the tenant will be €1,000, plus VAT, minus the withholding that the tenant makes from the owner. Because here, imagine that there is always a third party. There is the owner, there is the tenant, and there is a third party. The tenant pays the $1,000 to the owner minus 190. That is, you pay the owner 810 plus VAT, which would be 210. That is, he pays 1,020 to the owner, and he pays the treasury €190. It will then appear to the owner that the treasury has 190 paid every month by the tenant. And in the owner's income tax return, in year, that is why the treasury will settle accounts with him, with the owner. So, this is VAT, withholding and income in a rental contract. The retention is made through Form 115, quarterly. The tenant has to pay that 19% quarterly to that Form 115. And then, the owner adjusts it in the annual personal income tax for that year, with whatever he has to pay. If you don't have to pay anything, then they will give it back to you. And the owner recovers those 190 the following year in the income tax return. I hope you liked it. Orlando Torresilla. Until the next videos, God willing.